Yo, I keep telling y'all, you guys think Trump is bluffing, don't you? You thought that the U.S. was going to cave? You thought that Trump was going to let the U.S. cave? Listen to me. The USA is under stronger leadership now. No more are we going to be getting done wrong by y'all other countries. It's not going to happen. Y'all might as well quit. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Model Renaissance Man, in which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you guys are following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hitting this thumbs up button right here is how my content can stay consistently recommended to you. If and when you do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification in the process, which will bring up another little tab that will allow you to select all notifications. Last but not least, make sure you go check out my other YouTube channel and subscribe to it. It's called Man, Husband, Father, right? Appreciate it. Again, my other YouTube channel is called Man, Husband, Father. Go subscribe to it right now, and I will let you know when fresh new content will drop. Ladies and gentlemen, got to talk about this because boy, just the other day, Canada, Doug Ford, everybody, Doug Ford, he was just coming out just being so hard. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to hit America and get them a surcharge on the electricity. I will pull it. I'm not afraid to pull it. I will do it. I don't want to do it, but I will do it. This is what we have in our back pocket. This is what we will do. The American people are going to suffer from that. Y'all started going crazy. Ty, look at this. Look what's about to happen in New York and the neighboring states up there. They're getting ready to get their electricity completely cut off. I was like, guys, do you see this? What it is? Y'all not used to having somebody to stick up for y'all. Yeah, you know, the best way I can describe this is that when somebody come to me, like this one time, my son come to me, Dad, it's this dog outside. It's this dog outside. Don't worry about it. I got it. No, Dad, you don't understand. Don't worry about it, son. I got it. But no, it's trying to. I went out there, seen this dog. I came at the dog. The dog bolted away from me like a bat out of hell. What are you saying, Ty? Doug Ford spoke to reporters, pushing this big old thing like, I'm going to pull the electricity from America. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. And I don't want to do it. But I mean, just listen to how confident he sounded when he was saying all this.
Are you serious when you say that you would shut off the supply of electricity? I think one report quoted you as saying with a smile on your face.
Well, that's the last thing I want to do, Carl. I want to send more electricity down to the U.S., to our closest allies, or our best neighbors in the world. I want to send more electricity. Is it a tool in our toolkit? 100%. And as he continues to hurt Canadian families, Ontario families, I won't hesitate to do that. That's the last thing I want to do. I apologize to the American people. There's one person to be blamed, and that's President Trump. There's one person to be blamed if we go into a recession. It will be called the Trump recession. No one else. Right.
Now look what Trump turned around and said back.
Trump reacting to the decision by Ontario Premier Doug Ford to put a 25% surcharge on electricity exports, saying the United States doesn't need the province's energy and warning it will get it back on April 2nd when Trump's round of reciprocal tariffs kicks in. Let's bring in CTV's Scott Hurst now. Scott, good morning. So that's the response from Donald Trump. How is this all affecting the trade war?
Good morning, Renee. As you mentioned, that's U.S. President Donald Trump reacting to Ontario's latest volley in this trade war, as Ontario Premier Doug Ford is slapping 25% surcharge on all electricity exports to the United States. Ontario provides electricity to about 1.5 million homes and businesses in 3 states. And as you mentioned, Donald Trump again accusing Canada of being a tariff abuser and claiming to get it all back on April 2nd. That is when reciprocal tariffs will kick in against Canada and many other countries around the world.
Right. But you see what I'm saying? He told you that it doesn't matter because if they do that, we're going to get it back on April 2nd. But you got dumb people out there like this lady who all of a sudden she was an Ivy League, well grew up, trained and talked real good and proper. And all of a sudden she turned to a ghetto hooch lying, talking about what these tariffs is going to do and why Trump is going to allow it to happen. Who am I talking about? Jasmine Crockett. She's up here saying some of the dumbest stuff.
Donald Trump is allowing these tariffs to happen because all
all of that. This.
Well, just a little while ago, I had an opportunity to speak to Secretary Lutnick. And Secretary Lutnick has sent out an olive branch to us to come down and immediately meet with him, meet with the whole trade administration, and discuss the future. Rather than waiting till April the 2nd, threats going back and forth, tit for tat, I've agreed to suspend temporarily, and we always have that tool in our toolkit, until we sit down over the next day or two. I'll be heading down to Washington along with Dominic LeBlanc, and we'll have a good discussion. You know, with any negotiation that we have, there's a point that both parties are heated and the temperature needs to come down. And I thought this was the right decision. They understand how serious we are about the electricity and the tariffs, and rather than going back and forth and having threats to each other, we have both agreed, let cooler heads prevail. We need to sit down and move this forward.
Right. See what I'm saying? So now let's take it back to that story I told you guys about how it was with my son. Oh my God, I know what it is. You guys weren't used to having authority, right? You weren't used to someone having your back like that. You weren't used to somebody being a representative of you as in a heroic state where they have your back. They have your best interest at heart, to where when something like this happens, they hit back. All the talk that a lot of y'all were doing, they're getting ready to pull the electricity. Well, oh my God, our bills are about to go up. We're about to be paid. Y'all did all that. It's the same thing my son did. Daddy, the dog, he really big. No, Daddy. In your eyes, son, I got this. It's not a problem for me. I got it taken care of. But don't, Daddy, the dog was really like, okay, son, I understand that. But I got this. Went out there. Between me and that dog, who was the craziest one? Between me and that dog, who was the bigger one? Between me and that dog, who was the one that was being more forceful? I was. What did the dog do? Run away. And I was willing to go out. This dog was about, y'all, I don't care. If the dog would have came at me, the dog would have learned that I'm crazier than it. He would not have lived. I'm just telling y'all straight up. Ty, what are you saying? What Trump did right there and what he said was a prime example. And all of a sudden, we're gonna meet in DC. We're gonna talk. We still have this as one of our we have it as one of our tools in the tool chest. And no, you don't. No, you don't. If we were going to have to take a little bit of hit for a little while just to make sure that at the end of all of this, we were going to come out on top, so be it. I know some of y'all don't like that. But anyway, folks, I absolutely love this. What about you? What do y'all think about all this? You guys let me know in the comments below after this video. We got a lot of topics I'm going to be covering today, so make sure y'all keep my channel pulled up because I'm going to be dropping videos today. So keep the YouTube up on my channel. You might have to refresh it every now and then, every hour, every 30 minutes. I don't know. Keep it up because there's a lot of stuff that I'm going to be dropping on y'all today. Okay. I'm just letting y'all know that. Okay. Do not forget to do what y'all see in the animation right here. All right. And also, if you would like to see the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, it's going to be up here. Things as a variety right here. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.